Yo, Football Chat with Dons, episode 10. Reached double figures now. So, yeah, it's only right we bring it back to home and we drop another video talking about all things Villa. And I'm going to be looking ahead to our cup game tomorrow night in the EFL Cup versus Bristol City away from home. And, wait, I should probably know. Fucking hell, this is poor prep. Yeah, I'm not even gonna check because anyway, game tomorrow night. So I think first off I'll talk about the game from Monday. So Villa had our first league game against Sheffield United, and yeah, you know what? It's a lot more stressful watching your own team because it's been nice this sort of last week or so being able to just watch the games, you know what I mean, just kick back, enjoy, and just like enjoy the game for what it is. Whereas when it's your own team, like, I don't know if you guys that support teams can kind of have the same thing, but it's just the game's just different. It's a different kind of pressure. Like you feel different about the game in itself. Like it's because I guess it's because something's riding on it. I mean, it's all well and good when you've like you watching a game for your fantasy, or okay, actually when you're betting that's a bit stressful actually, but yeah, other than that it's different in it. And yeah, watching that game, it weren't at times the best watch from a Villa fan, or to be fair probably from anyone's point of view. It wasn't the greatest game, was it really? I think the red card just sort of set the tone for the game. I think before that we was looking at the brighter of the two teams, but you could still see Sheffield were going to cause some threat, but we looked in control. But yeah, as soon as the red card goes in, it's just they're just complete parking the bus and trying to hit us occasionally on the break. And yeah, it just seemed like the main tactic from us in that game was just cross. Now I know last year when we had Wesley, like Villa fans were screaming for more crosses going into the box, and yeah, so maybe that's part of the instruction to kind of feed off what Watkins and what our strikers are good at. So yeah, so if that's what's to come, I guess it makes sense with the players we have. I mean, I think news is coming out. I don't know if it's been confirmed today about Samatta. I think he's due to be heading off, I think, to Fenerbahce, which I think is a weird one. He's only been here 6 months. I feel like he looked alright at times, but yeah, I mean, I trust in what they're doing. So clearly he's surpassed the requirements, and yeah, if he does go, I certainly do expect another striker to come in, because I was saying to my dad a couple of days ago that with the strikers we had at the moment, I was fairly happy. I think I would be satisfied going into the season if we had Watkins, Samatta, Wesley, and then Davis hanging in around there. Like, I wouldn't mind that. So yeah, if Samatta does want to leave, or we want him to leave, then yeah, we definitely need someone in. I think on the Samatta, I don't know if people have seen, there was a clip of him like on Twitter circulating of him, I think just apparently being in the park training on his own, and joined in some kids playing, I think, two-touch. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. It's not every day you see like you go to your park and you just see like a pro player just like in there doing their thing, putting in the work. But yeah, sort of say if we go back to the game, who was I impressed with? Yeah, I don't know. Cash looked alright. Cash, I felt he had a strong debut. Martinez, yeah, I love him already. Obviously with the penalty save, and like, yeah, just the playing that from the back, we just look, yeah, he's got no fear. I mean, even in the early stages, Horahan sent him a dodgy kind of pass and he just out with it, and yeah, he's looked very comfortable. I think that was a key thing about when he was at Arsenal. I think you could, like, with the player from the back, I think that was the one area where he was definitely better than Leno. And in the games, it seemed he was like almost keen to prove that and let us all know. And yeah, so love him already. His interview after the game, like, he just says all the right things, and he just seems like such a sincere guy. And I think we've got a good keeper there, man. Definitely. Yeah, Jack Grealish, he had a fair game. It was all right. Saw Southgate there watching. I almost feel like every time Southgate's there, like I want Jack to like get on the score sheet or do something just to kind of remind Southgate of his qualities. I almost feel like if he comes and watches him and like games like the other night, if he doesn't score, you think Southgate's probably fucking writing on his notebook, like not Jack, like Mason Mount or someone else. You feel like he's got to do wonders to impress. Watkins, yeah, he had a fair debut. He had that one shot in the second half, just went over. But no, it's all good signs. All good signs. If we look ahead to the next game tomorrow against Bristol, yep, I expect there to be changes again. I would. Yeah, I do think. Oh, what kind of team could we see? I think we could see, yeah, anything from 5, 6 changes to, yeah, anything from 5 to 9 changes. I think, yeah, even from the goalkeeper Martinez, he'll probably maybe get a rest. Maybe Jed Steer will get a game. Striker wise, would you start Davis? I would keep Watkins in, but I think Davis. I think he's just signed a new deal at the club somehow. I mean, I don't know. I'm all for supporting him, but yeah, it seems like he's very lucky to get that 4-year deal. But yeah, there must be something that Dean Smith and the coaching staff see from him in training that's worrying him getting that contract. So yeah, maybe Davis gets a run out. Al Ghazi will come in. But then it just depends how serious are we trying to take this cup. And I think with sort of the whole pre-season period not really having too many friendlies, maybe Dean looks at this game as just another chance to get minutes in the legs of your main players. But then likewise, you've got a squad. You need to they want games. So Nakamba, he has to start. Be good to see Jacob Ramsey out there again. Yeah, I'd love to see him in that midfield again. So I expect him to play with Nakamba and yeah, maybe I was just trying to think. Do you put Lansbury in? Like I don't know what the future for him is with Lansbury, or do you get Jack involved? But yeah, in terms of the defense, yeah, I expect the likes of Mings to get a rest. I think House will come in, Neil Taylor, Almo. So yeah, I think it probably will be a lot of rotation. I think I said this for the other game, the first round game. I'm not like to this cup. I don't really care about. If I'm being brutally honest, yeah, it'd be nice to win, but like it's the league that's most important. So I just think yeah, these games just they're a bit of a distraction, really. But it gives a chance for the likes of Ramsey and maybe Davis if he plays. It gives them a chance to kind of play minutes in competitive games. I think that's the best thing that they're there for. So yeah, I mean, if we sort of go past that game and then look ahead to the next, like, wow, this just shows how bad my prep is. Like, I'm trying to get the games here so I can know what I'm talking about next because yeah, I in terms of preparation, I'm not the best for it, but I'm trying to get better. We're getting there, and yep. So, sort of leading on from this game on Thursday, we do have then another few days before we play Fulham on Monday night. So yeah, I think it is a big ask. You'd be asking a lot if you was to say the likes of say Grealish and Mings and McGinn, if you're asking them to play. So Monday just gone, Thursday, and then Monday again. You almost think that this midweek game is the one that you rest players. It just makes sense, isn't it? So yeah, I don't know how Bristol have got on. To be fair, probably should have checked that before, but yeah, we just got to concentrate on yourselves first and foremost, I guess. Do I know any of their players? No, not really, not off the top of my head. So yeah, fully expect and want Villa to go and get the win tomorrow, but it's not the end of the world if we don't. If I was to give some sort of prediction, I'd probably say it would be a low scoring away from home at Bristol. They might nick a goal. I'd probably go 2-1 Villa, but I wouldn't rule out a 1-1 and penalties, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I would say 2-1 Aston Villa would be my bet I would put down, let's say. Yeah, so that's the game tomorrow. Will I be watching? Yeah, I think I'll watch the first half because I'll have football and then I'll have to pick it up afterwards. But yeah, hopefully I'll do a next video after the back of another couple of victories. But yeah, up the Villa. Bless for tuning in, everyone, each and every time. Yeah, if you haven't already and you want to subscribe, if you don't want to, then don't. That's cool. But yeah, bless.